Welcome back to the Rhyme Report. I am your host, Adam Dash, and this is what happened this week in hip-hop. This week, ScHoolboy Q dropped one of the most talked about albums in recent hip-hop Twitter memory with the release of his new amazing album, Blue Lips. With this album, Q attempted to do the impossible in hip-hop, which is actually caring about your rollout, interacting with the fans who love you, and actually showing you care about the music you spent years creating. Who knew you could do it in hip-hop? Q was able to get legendary rapper Jay-Z to listen to the album beforehand, thanks to friend of the show Joey Hip Hop. Shout out to Joey. We're now able to finally see how Hov is able to not write any of his lyrics. It's because he's got Tata out there pulling his hair like Ratatouille. If you ever needed a good litmus test for who actually understands hip-hop, please go to Cardi B's comment section for her new Like What freestyle, because there are a bunch of angry young ski master slump god fans who are saying that she copied his whole flow. Because guess what, guys? It's called a sample. And they both sample Missy Elliott. There's your lesson for today. Andr 3000 was recently asked if he misses rapping, to which he said he does. In the past, he said people don't want to hear raps from someone who's going up in age, who's talking about colonoscopies. And as a J. Cole stan, 3 stacks, I would donate my pinky toe to hear a whole album about your gastrointestinal issues. Please. Meek Mill couldn't stay out of any headlines this week. And it's because he dropped his first independent EP, Heathenism. Shout out to Meek. In all seriousness, this week showed that homophobia is still very rampant in hip-hop, and none of Meek's tweets were helping his case, and I'm still scarred from that pool picture. Jack Harlow just announced his new Gazebo festival, which will be taking place in Louisville, Kentucky. It will feature him, SZA, Vince Staples, Pink Pantherish, Jordan Ward, and many other amazing artists. Speaking of Mr. Ward, shout out to Jordan for the 1-year anniversary of an album that has become one of my favorite albums ever, Forward. Jordan is one of the kings of pitching up his vocals, and one of his fellow high-pitched kings, 4Bats, just released his 3rd song ever, Act 3 on God, as he continues his meteoric rise. Universal Music Group is still at war with TikTok as they continue to take down songs from the platform, which selfishly is really annoying because a lot of my content is getting muted because I use instrumentals, so please figure it the out. Lastly, I want to use this series to start shouting out some amazing rising artists, so if you're new here, please send me your music. This is what dropped this week. This week, I want to first shout out my guy Zaay, who just dropped his new album, Don't Forget to Live. This album has a lot of Boz vibes on it, amazing songwriting, great choruses. I highly suggest it. Dallas K just dropped his new song, Cul-de-sac, and he is just spitting on this one. My guy Armani Jordan just dropped the very chill and laid back Pay the Man. This one's great for late night drives. And lastly, my dude Shayna Raps just dropped his new album, Sparring with Giants. This one's great for any of my 90s rap fans out there. And that's what happened this week in hip-hop.